Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, when you start to see these things happen, watch out. When you start to see these things happen, watch out. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yimla Alayanawa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And as the title reads, when you start to see these things happen, watch out. You know, this is what the Lord is talking about, and we are in the end. You see, we are in the end. These are prophetic times, biblical times that we're in. This is we are at the end of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the white folks. This is the end of their rulership, because they are in rulership. They dictate policy. They have all the resources. They strongest military power, richest. The Esau, Edom, but they have ruled and wickedly, and they've oppressed the Lord's people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And this is the end. We're coming up on the end of us Israelites. This is the end. We're at the last of our captivity of being in bondage here in the second Egypt, man. You see, and we know in that Passover, which is coming up, you know, this is the highest holy day, man. This is a high holy day, and there's something getting ready to happen down here, down the stretch, that's about to explode on earth, that the Lord is sending. You see, and we see all the events that are going on around the world, man. We see there's fires everywhere. There's fires all over the world going on right now. Over there in Iceland, that volcano has erupted 4 times in 1 month. The war that's going on with Russia and Ukraine, they have been at war for over 700 days. The war that's going on with the Palestinians and the Israelis, they've been warring for over 150 days with that war that's going on over there. And we see North Korea yesterday fired 3 ballistic missiles over into that Japan Sea. North Korea is preparing for war. The war drums are beating louder and louder. The World War III already started, but if you know, that full-blown all-out war ain't gonna happen until that MOTB gets implemented. The CHIP, where no man can buy or sell. That prophecy has to be fulfilled. And it's going to be fulfilled, because we're at the doorstep of this. And then we see here in America, in Babylon right now, we see what's going on here in America. This country is divided. The defunding of police, the 911 crisis, the emergency crisis, the homelessness is getting out of control. This place, America, is being invaded. This place is being invaded by all kind of people, man. You know, we see there's more and more chariot sightings, what Esau calls the UFOs. There's more and more, and we know those are the vehicles of the angels, the Elohim, the Lord's angels, man. And you know, this place, America, the unemployment problem right now, there's over 100 million people, they said, that are unemployed here in America. There's over 100 million people unemployed here in America right now. Is just crisis after crisis going on. Let me go here. You know, the writing is all over the wall, man. I'll go here. Mark 13 and 8. And it reads, it says, Mark 13 and 8. I'm not going to read this whole chapter. And this is why you got to, you know, you got to really be examining yourself and getting your spirit right, man. And the Lord told you, too, that there would be false prophets and many that come in his name. And if you don't have the correct doctrine, if you don't have you know, the right gospel, man, you're going to be led to the slaughter, because the Lord told you the blind shall lead the blind into a ditch. You're going to be led to the slaughter, man. It says Mark 13 and 8, and it reads, it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. War. Nations are warring against each other, and this is what's coming. The Third World's War, the War of Armageddon, the greatest war of all times, is coming. It says, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. See? And troubles. This is the time that we're entering. A great amount of trouble, man. The great tribulation, danger, trouble. Trouble like we've never seen before. Jacob's trouble. See? And Jacob's trouble is for Jacob, for 2/3 of the Lord's people, and on down to the other nations. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines. We know a famine is coming, a man-made famine, because we're in that time of Revelation, the sixth chapter, where the Lord, where it tell you that power was given unto him. Who? Esau. Esau is about to create a man-made famine. He's about to cut off all your resources, man, because it's like in Revelation, the 13th chapter, the RFID, the mark is going to be implemented, man. And so Esau is going to weaponize the food, man. He's going to use food as a weapon. It says, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines, troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. It says, but take heed to yourselves. See, watch out. Watch out, because all this is unfolding. It says, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues ye shall be beaten. Because, martial law is coming. Famine of hearing the words of the Lord, because they're about to shut down the internet. Esau about to shut this internet down, because this word is destroying his kingdom, man. It's destroying him. He's losing the information war. And so you know, they want to bring in this beast system, and persecution is coming. You got all the violence, the chaos, the civil war. You know, all of this is coming, man. And they're going to persecute, and they coming after ultimately the prophets, the men of the Lord, man. They out of the tribes. This is who Esau wants to come and get ultimately. But overall, you Israelites, Esau is coming after you. A major civil war is coming, great persecution. It says, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues, and ye shall be beaten. And tell you in Revelation, the 2nd chapter, that some of us are going to be thrown in prison. We're going to be, you know, possibly tortured and beaten, all of that for the name of the Lord. That's why he said, if you endure into the end, he'll give you a crown of life. See? So this is a very treacherous, ruthless time that we're coming into. And you got to be rooted, man. You're going to have the Lord with you. It says, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. You're going to be brought forth in this end time, in front of these government officials and things like that. It says 10. It says, and the gospel must first be published among all nations. And we know the internet, the unicorn. The Lord has set up the internet for His word to go out. The internet is all over the world. This is ultimately how His word is going out. And then up next, you have the street ministries and these different social media platforms and stuff like that. But this gospel has been preached to all four corners of the world, man. Ultimately through the internet, the unicorn. 11, it says, but when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak, neither do ye premeditate, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour. See, in that hour that speak ye, because the hour of temptation is coming, man. Some of us are going to be beheaded for the name of the Lord, or some of us are going to be thrown in prison, running for our lives. Great tribulation, man. Jacob's trouble. See? And you're going to be brought in front of these government officials, and the Lord's saying, don't worry about what you're going to say in that time. Don't worry about that. The Lord going to give you, He going to put His words in your mouth, and you're going to tell them about the Lord, man. It says, but whatsoever shall be given you in that hour that speak ye, for it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Quadash. You see, the Holy Spirit, man. The Lord going to put His words in your mouth, and you going to let them government officials know, them evil rulers, and you're going to tell them about the Lord, man. You're going to let them know about theyself through the power and the spirit of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the Rakah Quadash. See? Because we know ultimately the elect, man, out of the tribes, the men, the prophets, we're trying to live righteous, man. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. Baba Kusha. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect, that I endure until the end. Lord willing. 12, it says, now the brother shall betray the brother. Whew. Now the brother, you hear that? Now the brother shall betray the brother to death. There's but great betrayal coming. There's all the betrayal and trading and stuff, betraying each other. All of that's coming down the line here. The Lord is telling you. Now the brother, you have brothers and sisters and stuff that are they're very, very, very close. But in this end time, ultimately with this new beast system that's being set up, and with that mark, that MOTB, there's betrayal coming. There's betrayal coming. It says, now the brother shall betray the brother to death. Give your own brother up to be put to death. This is coming. It says, and the father, the son, you're going to have the father give his own son up to be put to death in this end time. These are the words of the Lord, of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the Holy Mashiach. This is all coming in the end. It says, and children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. It says, 13, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. The name. You're going to have this name in this end time. But he that shall endure, this is what it all boils down to. You're going to be afflicted from here to the moon. The affliction, the betrayal, the persecution is coming. But through all of this, through all of this, the Lord said, and ye shall be hated of all men. Our own people in this end time is going to come against the saints, man, the prophets. They're going to give us up. They're going to turn on some of our own people. We're going to be hated, man. The servants of the Lord. great persecution, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. You better get prepared, man. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Shalom.